Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to take probably 50 of this video before I get it taken. Summer vacation. I've only been home 3 weeks. We were fortunate enough to go away for the most of the month of July. We went to Australia. That is where my husband is from. And he went home. We were there really for 3 weeks. We were very, very fortunate. And I was able to treat my family to 2 days in Disneyland before we went. So, ginormous vacation, wonderful time, incredible planning, totally worth it. We had a great time. My husband did some amazing things while we were there. But for the last 3 weeks, my kids have been at each other night and day. 1.5 weeks until school begins, and I'm at the point where I could say it could start tomorrow. But enough complaining. I just wanted to start off by saying thank you to Crafty Irina. Hi, Irina. For sharing my video and inviting all of her subscribers to subscribe to me. I have had such an overwhelming jump in my subscriptions. I just can't believe it. And actually, I want to thank everyone. I'll probably try and get a giveaway done by midweek. So stay tuned for that. But thank you to Irina. I really am glad that you enjoyed all your goodies, hun. And now I get to share some of the goodies that I bought. Everybody, a lot of the videos, not everybody, but a lot of the videos I've been seeing talk about Daiso and how, I bought this at Daiso, I bought that at Daiso. And Daiso, for those of you who don't know, is kind of like a dollar store. It's primarily on the West Coast. I know I don't have any here on the East Coast, but while I was in California, we made an effort. I said, I want to go to Daiso. I want to go to Daiso. So we found one in the area near the hotel, and I got to go. And I was so crazy, super excited. I was wishing that they had more of the stationery items or scrapbooking or crafting items that I was looking for, but they didn't. And honestly, if there was a Daiso here, I probably would shop in it more. There's just a ton of funky stuff, and I just thought it was neat. And so, let me show you a few of the goodies that I bought. Again, everything was $1.50. How cute is he? Well, I should say she, because she's pink. And I like pink. But it's a dusting cloth, or a dusting mat. And you get to wear it. It looks like a puppet. And my kids will probably fight over who gets to do the dusting. Unless I keep it down here and just use it for my computer. Who knows? Either way, I fell in love. And I didn't buy much else. The only other thing that I bought, I'm sorry for the glare on everything, are these. They're these really cute little pandas. I'm getting into the whole planner thing, so it was a good time, but I thought the pandas were cute. And I absolutely fell in love with the crayons. And honestly, we bought a few other things, but not a ton. So then we go to Australia, and I am shocked to discover, and I shouldn't have been really shocked to discover, but I was surprised to find a Daiso there. And I thought these were doilies, but what they actually are plastic coasters. I'm thinking if I spray through these or I ink through these, it'll kind of be neat. Because look, the holes are pretty there. And it'll be pretty. And you get 3 of them, and even if I end up using them on a scrapbook page or a mixed media project, they were just cute. Now in Australia, the prices were like $2.30 or $2.30 Australian. Basically, same thing, $1.50. I got these really cute stickers. They're little people. And my camera's not going to focus. Really? Okay. They're the little people from around the world. And they're all dressed in different costumes and what. And I figured I could use these either in my planner or at school. These are just too cute. I love, right there, Mr. Hedgehog with the donut. And right there, Mr. Hedgehog with the apple. And there's monkeys and elephants and all kinds of animals. They are like an epoxy sticker, which I'm not a fan of because of the because of the dimension. But for $1.50, why not? The next thing I bought, I got these at a store called Lincraft. It's kind of like what a Ben Franklin used to be, I guess is what I would call it. I mean, it's definitely not as big as a Michaels or a Joann's. It's smaller, but they had cute stuff. My mother-in-law had gone on a trip, and I think it was to Hong Kong. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to it. But she got me these. It's origami paper, and I know that I can either use this with my kids or in my crafting class or the kids I work with at my school. Then, what else did I get? Oh, this I thought was really great. I thought it was cute and neat. And it's a company I'd never heard of, which was always fun. It's obviously Grace Taylor glitter paper, and they're die cuts, obviously. But they are definitely distinctively Australian. They produce in Australia. And here's just a quick view of all the different ones. They're a really nice size. They are thin. They're very thin. But like here's my hand, and that's the little slub. And I liked the little Red Riding Hood. And the banner and the little note cards and the sun. My whole thing to this was, even if I don't use them in my scrapbooks, I can use them in pocket letters, or I can use them in cards, or I'll use them somehow, some way. But I think they were like $2.49, or $3, which came under, I don't know. With the conversion, it was a really great deal. That's why I got them. Who knew? Well, I think I did know, but Target is in Australia, and I was very excited because I think I got this for $1 even. Well, it's Molly and Mimi. It's a collector pack of vintage papers, and I'm liking the vintage thing. Some of them are missing. I gave some to my mother-in-law, but this is just like a text with the butterfly, crumpled in butterfly, the pink. I like this camera. That was really cute. Gray. Why am I whispering? This to me looks like wallpaper, but there's this vintage damask. Again, Halloween. Nice script. And then this roses one. What else did I get at Target? Oh, I got this. Again, also from the Mimi and Molly collection. Molly and Mimi. It's just a little notebook, but it'll fit in my purse. And pink polka dots. How do I say no? I had a lot of fun looking at stuff. If I had more room in my suitcase, I would have probably bought a lot more. But you're always stuck with that dilemma. One of my favorite finds in Australia was something that my sister-in-law had given to my daughter. The name of this company, I'll show you the eraser because it's really cute, is Smiggle. And it's a stationery store. And I just enjoyed that a lot of the malls in Australia had these cute stationery stores. And they didn't just have stationery stores, they had planning stores where they taught classes. And I was like, holy cow, that's so cool. But back to Smiggle. I loved it. We spent fortunes in that store on many occasions. Again, it was neat. It started with this. My sister-in-law had given my daughter a pencil case. And in it, she had put some pencils and some colored pencils. And she'd also given her a coloring book, which was cute. But this is the case. It's a nice heavyweight plastic with the zippers. It's got the pockets. You can put pencils in there. You can put erasers in there. And then you've even got a pocket back here, so you could put a little notebook, or you could put colored pencils, whatever you want. These were so reasonable and such a cute little case. We went in there because my daughter wanted to get a case for her friend. Well, that opened up a world of Smiggle. It's where a smile meets a giggle. Let me tell you. Fell in love. One of the first things I bought, because they were $5, were these colored ballpoint pens. They are 1mm nib. They're retractable. And this is how they write. super fine, crazy tip. I'm not sure the yellow is dark enough for me, but it comes in all these colors. And I was so impressed. But I bought one for my friend, and then at the end of the trip I had to pay full price, which was only $10, which at the end of the day was only like $7 with the conversion. Absolutely had to have these pens. They were amazing. Loving them. The next set of things that I bought were these pens. And I think these were also a $5 deal. And if not, I think they might have been 10. Either way, these are double tip pens. They're smelly, which is cool. And this is how those looked. You don't often find so many shades of green in markers, and I liked that because if I decide to use these for my coloring book, I can. They've got the gray. I wrote the 50 because I like the books, but don't tell anyone because they're terrible books. And then I bought these other colors. We just had a great time. My daughter fell in love with Smiggle, and I'm actually looking into seeing if we can get one here in the U.S. And if so, you know, maybe opening up a business. But it was just so much fun. So I hope that you liked my little Australian haul. And again, thank you to everyone who's sticking with me and signed up. Please let me know if there's any type of video you'd like to see. I'd love to, you know, put out there what people want to see. Product videos or project videos are up on my agenda next. So stay tuned. If you liked what you see, please subscribe below. And have a wonderful weekend. It's supposed to rain here, so maybe I'll get to some of my other goodies. Have a great day. Bye.